This has been a long time coming. This is what we set out to do, and we're bringing you all the satisfaction that you could ever need.
Yes, so we got it done. This is the first episode that is going to be available not only here on YouTube, but also across all audio platforms. So if you like listening to your podcast, not just watching us, then you can go to the SiriusXM app. You can go to Apple. You can go to Spotify. Just search Satisfying app.
And if you're looking, that's how you do it.
That's
just
how
like
you look.
Sam showed you.
That's right. Just look up the Satisfying app. Look up the Satisfying.
Coming soon.
Yeah, right. Look up the Satisfying podcast across all podcast apps. You will find us there. When you do find us there, please leave us a 5-star rating.
Yep.
Please leave us a review.
Subscribe.
Yes, subscribe to the audio podcast. We're trying to get as many downloads there as possible. Move up them charts. Let SiriusXM and all the podcast publishing companies know that we are officially here. And of course, we're not going anywhere.
Nope.
If you enjoy watching us, make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel. Make sure you're leaving a comment. Make sure you're hitting like. And make sure you're enjoying this next episode. Did I hit everything?
Yeah, I think you did. Can't wait to hang out, guys. So satisfying.
Welcome. Welcome to not only to the Satisfying podcast, but to what will no doubt go down in history as a new era of the Satisfying podcast.
It is.
This is a very exciting time.
It really is.
Yeah.
You look confused when you scratch your head like that.
Well, no,
Okay, you're not confused at all.
I think when a bald man scratches their head,
Yeah?
it just automatically assumes they're confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did have that vibe.
No, but I'm not confused.
You're not.
That's how I look when other people are talking.
You're not Biden or McConnell, right? Oh, God. I'm not doing it.
What's McConnell?
Yeah.
The two of them together. That's what you need, a tour.
Yeah. Someone needs to meme that. Make it happen.
Do you think they'll put, like, confused Biden in the Hall of Presidents at Disney? Like, you know how every president gets a robot?
Yeah.
Don't you think there should be one that's kind of like maybe all the robots talk to the audience and then the Biden robot just talks to the wall?
It's the most lovable Biden, right? It's the most like he's like you, as much as it is infuriating and scary, like I just want to hug him.
You do?
Like
you feel bad for him.
Like it's my grandpa. Like, I just want to give him a hug and be like, come here.
Yeah.
Let's go get some ice cream.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on. Come on to mama. Come on, mama.
I guess, but I don't know. I mean, sympathetic maybe.
Yeah.
But like, people loved Obama.
Yeah.
People even loved Clinton, and he was doing wild stuff.
He was. Oh, I loved that man.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I think the whole country is going to shit, and I quite frankly think the whole world's going to shit at this point. So
You think the whole world?
I don't think there's any hope, if you want to know the truth.
For anyone.
I think the apocalypse is upon us. And wait, you know one of those like
And on that note.
No, wait, isn't there like one of those famous, like, I don't know if she's from another country, Russian or something, and I don't think she has eyes, but she's like said things about the future.
You're talking about Miss Cleo?
Is it Cleo?
Miss Cleo, call me now, Miss Cleo.
No, that's not Miss Cleo.
Okay.
She's not like Caribbean.
Okay.
This is an old woman. She looks like a little babushka. And they
Is she
said,
like an infomercial?
no, she's like, I'm going to look it up after this, but whatever. She did say the end was coming in 2025 or the end was near in 2025. So I guess we'll see. She's one of those people who, there's a couple like Nostradamus kind of thing.
Yeah. No, Nostradamus. I feel like he got credit for like 9/11, and then everybody started giving him credit for anything.
Right.
Anything.
But I'm not-
but no, the last person they said the world was coming to an end like in like 2019 or something like that.
Well, it kind of did in 2020.
Well, it did not. We're
Well,
still here.
I know, but you know what I mean? It
No,
was
I
like,
don't.
well, I mean, like when they say it's like, not fully coming to an end, but like end like things, like.
Okay, you see, this is what I can't have. People going like, the world is coming to an end. And I go, okay, on this day. They're like, yes.
It's not open for interpretation.
Yes, on this day.
Right.
I go, the world is ending
Yeah.
on this day.
Right.
They go, yes.
No, and then it
I go,
doesn't.
okay. And they're like, well, like a year after that, there was it kind of did end.
You try to make it fit the narrative.
And I'm like, it's 2024.
Right.
And we're still sitting here doing a podcast.
Correct.
It's not over.
Okay, it's not over. I do feel as though it's near.
The end is near.
The end is near.
Okay. Do you feel at all that that's because a lot of people, they go, you can have a haircut.
I don't know why my clip is sitting there.
Oh, no.
I put that there before we started filming.
A lot of people will think that their generation is hopefully on some like level, they want their generation to be the last generation.
If ours is the last generation, we are effed.
But then you don't miss anything.
Yeah, but don't you care about like your kids and your?
I don't think the world's ending. You're the one sitting here saying the
I
world's
do.
ending.
So I'm worried about my kids and my grandkids and my great grandkids.
But if the world's ending, what's to worry about?
Oh, I mean, like I don't. When I see the world,
And also, like you're sitting here like every day, like, hey, I need to make more money.
I do.
If the world's ending, what do you need money for?
just in case it's not ending.
You might be wrong.
I often am.
What if I'm wrong?
Go back.
Yeah, I can't be broke.
No, man. Or if
What's
like
more scary to you?
What?
If the world ends, or if the world doesn't end, but you're broke?
oh, the world doesn't end and I'm broke. 1,000,000%.
That's scary. What are you gonna do for fun? I don't know. Fun costs money. Fun coupons.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about the end of the world anymore.
Well, you brought it up. I don't think the world's ending.
Okay, fine. It's not ending. You know everything.
I don't know everything, but there's nothing that would lead me to believe that the world's ending. For me to say I don't think the world's ending.
You're often right. I'm often wrong.
No.
Okay.
You saying the world's ending provides a much larger burden of proof, or requires a much larger burden of proof.
Yes.
You know how I love words.
You do love your words.
Than me saying I don't think the world is ending. For you to say I think the world's ending, and I go I don't think the world's ending, and then you go well prove it. Prove that the world's not ending.
I don't know. I just feel like everything is just in shambles. You know what I'm talking about? I don't necessarily mean the world is actually ending, but it is not good. Things are not good right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're fine for us. Things are working out great.
At the moment for us.
We got the show on audio.
We do. Look at that.
I'm psyched.
I'm psyched too.
Right.
I'm not going to be so psyched for the world ends.
Well, you won't. I mean, do you think the world's going to end slowly or quickly?
I think it would be slow. I think it would be like torturous. Yeah, it'd be torturous.
So what do you think like wraps it all up?
I don't know. You're asking me like I've researched this.
Well, it seems like you think about the world ending a lot because you love that terrible Netflix movie about the world ending.
I was just going to actually talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be all of a sudden something really bad goes wrong, which it already has.
Okay.
Right? And then something else is going to go wrong. And then all of a sudden we're going to see like all of a sudden there's going to be zombies. All of a sudden cars are going to be driving themselves. And it's like,
okay, so what's the thing that already has gone wrong?
That
Trump versus Biden?
Kind of.
Okay, so just the whole thing.
That feels scary.
So you're saying that because it's Trump versus Biden,
yeah,
clearly the next step is zombies and cars that attack us.
Right. Okay. Cyber attacks.
Okay.
The cyber attacks are literally 2 seconds behind.
2 seconds behind what?
Trump and Biden.
Okay, because Trump and Biden have already started.
Yeah, I know. And it's coming. Here it comes.
Attack. Okay.
Perhaps next week.
Perhaps.
It could happen.
And I'll say, I don't think so. And you'll go, prove it.
Prove it.
Prove we're not going to get cyber attacked next week.
You can't.
You see, this is why I don't like that Netflix movie. Because I feel like, again, they're just like, there was a big cyber attack. They took over everything. And you're like, I'm sitting there going, how?
But maybe you just
and you're going, could be.
I mean, anything could be.
Of course, anything could be, which is why you don't go, if anything could be. And you go, well, what's the worst thing I can think of? That could be.
But I am a catastrophist. Is that a word? Catastrophist?
Catastrophist or
I
catastrophizer?
I catastrophize things
You
often.
catastrophize.
That is, I actually talk about that with my therapist.
You do.
That I catastrophize even the smallest things.
Why do you catastrophize if things are going well?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know. I've often in my past ruined things that were going well, or what is that called when like something is going well and then you always like anytime something's going well you have to sort of
self-sabotage.
I am the queen
of self-sabotage.
Thank you. You have so many words.
I love words
that I cannot
love
bring.
Words. Love words.
Yeah, I do. I've self-sabotaged a lot in my life.
But you recognize it. See, this is you recognize it, but you won't.
Well, no, then I can't stop it from happening. I know it happens, and I'm like, don't do that.
Do you know it as you're doing it? I'm self-sabotaging.
Sometimes.
I'm catastrophizing.
Yes.
This is not healthy.
No. Yes.
Do you stop?
Daily? No, I do not.
No.
No,
I do not.
Never will. Never will. It's who I am.
Right.
But I know it's wrong. But
right.
I just feel like it's so deeply ingrained in me.
That it's hopeless.
It's probably hopeless.
Okay. Well, you can't.
So it's hopeless, and the world's gonna end next week.
Right. Right. And I will tell you, if the world, but I do feel like if the world was ending, you would. I feel like you're a fighter.
No, see, I've been asked that before. If there was a zombie apocalypse, do you think that you would fight? I would 100% just be like, eat me. I would not want to run and feel that fear day after day. It's just like I'm not running. After watching The Walking Dead, who wants to be those last people hiding out like in a jail?
So you're making it through episode 1. That's it.
Done.
Done.
I don't want it. It's done. We know it's done.
You're not taking over the mayor's
No.
structure.
I don't want that. For
Right.
my life. That's not a fun life. So I'm surviving for what? To live in a crap world?
Right.
I don't
right.
want that.
They don't have AC.
No,
They don't
God.
even have like Bravo.
That sounds like actual hell.
Right.
It's the gates of hell are right there. What you just described.
No AC,
No.
Bravo, zombies everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah.
does sound like it'd be tough. So you feel like you would submit because of just the discomfort.
It'd just be like, just bite me right here.
And you probably do it dramatic too.
Yeah.
Take
Oh,
me.
Yes, totally.
And the zombies, you'd see the first time ever zombies would be rolling their eyes.
Like, ugh, I don't really want to
no,
eat her.
no. You know what?
You know, we're good.
Let's find somebody else.
Move on to the next buffet.
I said, take me.
No, just a little taste, a little nibble.
So because I just watched a catastrophe movie. I just watched the Quiet Place prequel.
Oh, how was it?
Not great.
I had what's his name on, the guy.
Stranger Things.
Yes,
He's awesome.
Eddie Munson. He is way hotter than Eddie Munson in real life. I would.
Stranger Things guy.
Yes.
I feel the same way.
Right? You
Yeah.
would?
With Stranger Things, Eddie
No,
Munson.
not Eddie Munson. With
Stranger Things.
the actual actor that plays Eddie Munson.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's so hot.
I want the rock and roll guy.
No, I don't want
Long
Eddie.
hair.
I mean, I like him, but he's like,
Oh, no, I think I thought Eddie Munson was his real name.
I hate your guy. Is that a joke?
No. I
His
don't know.
name's not Eddie Munson.
What is it?
I can't think. I just had him on the show. Oh God, please find it for me. It's gonna ruin my
That's-
life. He's British, which is always weirder. It's like, speaking of Walking Dead, when Andrew Lincoln first came in, who plays Rick Grimes.
That's crazy.
I was like, don't be Brit. You're not British.
Right. And he's
Even-
just holding signs that says, to me, you are perfect.
Right. I forgot he was in that movie.
Right, of course. Everybody does.
But like, he came in and I was like, I wanted Rick Grimes.
Yeah.
And it was not Rick Grimes. He was this perfect British boy.
Right. Charming?
So charming.
Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
You know, it's same deal.
Come on, Eddie Munson. What's his freaking name?
Joseph Quinn.
Joseph Quinn. I just had Joseph Quinn on, and he was lovely. I taught him what a zaddy was.
He didn't know.
He didn't know.
I feel like he's flirting.
No.
Who doesn't know what a zaddy is?
Well, he's working on a movie with Pascal.
Pedro. Now that
Is
is a hot dude.
Right. And so he was like,
He's the
"What's-
caffeine daddy.
What? The caffeine daddy?
Somebody a while ago they TikToked him and they zoomed in on.
Okay.
Like, he was like, because he's very cool when you meet him on the street apparently.
Yeah.
And we're just like,
Is he
whatever.
always eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
I
Like
don't
in
know
that
if that's true. Maybe, but he was holding his Starbucks order.
Okay.
And it was nuts. It was like 4 espresso shots. It was,
Nice.
it was an insane order of caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's doing a movie with him, and he was like, Sati? And I was like, Zaddy. He was like, what is a Zaddy? Because he's British.
How
and
does
he was
he not know?
And I told him, and then he was like, oh, I'm going to text him. Like, I'm going to torture him now. But
That's
he
a
knows
flex.
he knows he's a Zaddy.
Yeah, he does. He does. No, but so in that movie, like they just, these aliens or something
Right.
they can't see, but they can hear real good.
Real good.
So you're thinking you'd be one of the people who start making noise immediately,
I would scream from the mountaintops.
and your kids would just be like, "What are you doing?"
No, I would take them and be like, let's go die together.
That's psychotic.
No, it's not. I don't.
That's crazy. Your kids would be like, "I don't want to." You know, we're going.
Well, yeah, because the world is done. If crazy alien things that have supersonic hearing all of a sudden are taking over the world, I don't. It's not going to get better. No one's going to defeat them.
So how would you feel
Yes.
if you found out that since you submitted within 30 seconds
Yes.
of your perception of the world ending, if like a week later they fixed it?
I mean, does that happen in the movie?
It doesn't happen. It's a prequel, so it's many movies.
yeah.
No. It doesn't happen in the movie.
No.
But
I would feel crappy. But would I feel crappy? Because I'd be dead.
I don't know. We had a pandemic, and then they fixed it.
The world seems like it went even more
Yeah,
crap after that.
yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
We may never have been in as much danger as we thought we were, and it made us all crazy.
But like during the pandemic, did you feel like the world was ending a little bit, or
in
like
the very beginning.
you were like, oh my god, this is it?
In the very, very beginning.
You had like a moment when you were like, okay,
I thought I should go to a gun store and like stock up,
no joke.
just in case.
Why didn't you?
I didn't know where a gun store was.
You're not a big gun guy.
I didn't know where it was.
Oh god,
Yeah.
it's just a mess.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. If it makes you feel better, I don't think that the world is ending. You know, I think things are changing rapidly, but things have changed before. Maybe not this dramatically.
You know who knew how to go to a gun store? The kid that shot Trump.
Yes, he did. Did that freak you out?
Yeah, it freaked me out. but it didn't freak me out. It wasn't, obviously, it's horrible. No one should choose violence or try to kill anybody.
No, of course not.
But like, I was not shocked when it came on the news.
Why?
We had just gotten home.
I was pretty shocked.
You were?
I saw it on Twitter and I was like, what the hell just happened?
That's what Matt said. And we had just gotten home from the Outer Banks.
This is nuts.
Yes, but like, is it?
Yes.
So we're sitting there, the kids are watching something. Matt is like, he comes in from unloading the last thing out of the car and he's like, I think Trump just got shot. I was like, what? So we throw on the TV.
Right.
Well, he throws on the TV.
Kids gather around.
Well, he didn't say kids gather around, but they were sitting there because they were just in the middle of watching something.
Right.
And then it was like, oh my God, he got shot. So then obviously they're asking, and like I was sitting there watching, and then I just kind of went back to unpacking. Once I knew they said it looks like he's going to be okay, and it was just his ear. It wasn't like he was like in critical condition, even though it's horrible. He was like, you're like infuriating me because I don't understand. This is like if someone just tried to assassinate.
You just took it as
Trump.
like the news.
Kind of. I'm shocked that it didn't happen sooner. I didn't wish it for him.
Right.
But with all with the how angry and violent and hatred the world is towards each other right now, I was not shocked. So the kid said, "Why would someone want to do that?" And I said, "Because many presidents have. Presidents are often have attempted assassinations. It happens often." And Matt was like, "No, it doesn't."
It really doesn't.
Yeah, but it does. We just don't probably hear about all of them because there's something called the Secret Service.
Why would we not hear about it?
Because
They're in public all the time.
I just feel
Do you think that there are ninjas sneaking into the White House and attempting assassinations under the cover of night? Possibly.
could happen.
We don't know.
We don't know.
So prove that there aren't, is what you're saying.
Yeah, prove
Okay.
it. It's a lot of prove it action. I just feel like, I mean, it's the kind of thing when you step into that role, there's a reason they give you Secret Service because your life is in danger on the daily.
Because you're the most public person. You're the leader of the free world.
Right?
But like.
Yes, I was not shocked.
But like.
And what was wrong? And he told me it was a horrible thing to say to the kids, but I think it's true.
I mean, to walk around knowing that, like,
that's why they have Secret Service, because they know that people are trying to assassinate them all day, every day.
No, they're not trying to assassinate them all day, every day.
I think that they are.
There was no attempted assassinations on Biden.
How do you know? They might have been thwarted, and then we just didn't hear about it.
There was none on Trump for the first 4 years.
How do you know?
There was none on Obama for 8 years.
You don't know. Okay.
Last one was Reagan.
Okay, yes, that's... I understand.
It was like
one where it
30 years ago, 35 years ago.
Where an actual gun was shot. But what I'm saying is I think there's a lot of people trying to, and then they're taken down by someone in the Secret Service or the inner circle or all
So
of the
how
security.
often are you thinking?
I think whenever you're president, there's on the, I don't know.
Daily? You were about to say on the daily. You were about to say it, though.
No, monthly.
Okay, so you think on average.
I
Do you think the presidents are aware of this?
Yes. That's why they give them Secret Service.
So you think that President Biden has gone through 7 assassination attempts so far this year, this calendar year?
When I say attempt, it like how far are we getting? I'm saying they could have caught somebody who was planning, like gone on their computer and been like, they're looking up this stuff. It looks like they have this plan, kind of thing.
So is this Minority Report?
No, I don't.
So you're saying that, like, don't worry, kids, that man just got shot, but also people are on 4chan.
4chan?
It's not the same thing. That's where sometimes manifestos have been written.
4chan?
Yes, it's an internet database message board.
Called 4chan.
Yes.
I've never heard of it.
Okay, well, maybe there's
I learned something new today. Okay, don't get mad at me.
Okay.
I think that it's weird that our belief about this idea is so wildly far apart.
Well, I don't know why you think there's so many assassination attempts that you're not being made aware of.
Again, I'm saying there's like it's a spectrum of an assassination
And
attempt.
the idea that you would say, well, somebody emailed their friend is like, you would qualify that as an assassination attempt. Like to go like, okay.
I want to... I hate you.
What type of drop is that?
Okay, you know what I mean.
But I'm saying, like, if your kids see
Yeah.
one of the 2 top people in the world,
Yes.
one of the guys that's running for president,
Right.
and he gets shot on television,
Yeah.
and you're like, it's not a big deal. People email about
I
this.
did not say it's not a big deal. It is a big deal, but it's kind of like I feel like I'm like, okay, I saw this one coming.
So
I
if
don't
you were
wish it.
if you were the president,
Yeah.
and somebody shot you, you'd go,
Just another day on the job.
comes with the territory,
Yeah.
bro. No. I think you're like,
you think
nuts.
I'm way off? Okay.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree, like usual.
Yeah. So that would mean, okay, Biden will do 4 years. First of all, Trump's not even the president. So
No.
are you saying that the monthly attempts
Okay, you're
happen even when they're out of office?
not necessarily, but maybe.
Maybe not as often.
Why do they give them Secret Service for the rest of their life?
In case something should happen, not because there's something happening every single month.
Never know. Could be happening.
Every single month.
I don't know. I just said that. It could be yearly. I don't know. I just don't think it's like, I think there's bad people in the world that are trying to hurt people all the time, and we just don't know about all of it. And maybe I misspoke when I said to the children, it's not that it's not a big deal, but like
It's
that,
a huge deal.
No, it is a big deal, but that it's not.
It's
like,
a history-making incident.
And then Matt goes,
It's a moment in history.
He goes, I can't. As we kept watching the news, he was like, you've ruined this, and I'm like, ruined what?
Wait. That's a weird way to phrase
Well,
it.
maybe I'm paraphrasing, but he said something to the effect of like, this is a moment in history that we'll remember forever, and you've just gone, and like he just feels like I was being insensitive,
Right.
Like you just tainted it with like, oh, it's whatever, another day.
Because he'll remember
Me,
this moment in history with his family, and then you being a fool,
I suppose.
and that's tough for him.
Yeah,
He loves his historical moments that he lives through.
Yeah, he was so.
You
so
ruined a historical moment for your
Right.
husband.
I mean, he wants to be like, like one day, like, where were you the day that happened?
Right.
Like,
And you think that that's like ridiculous.
it's not ridiculous.
But you're like, oh, guess what restaurant Shabuzi went to last night?
You don't know what restaurant he went to.
But would you want to know?
Yeah, because I'd want to be there.
It's just super exciting, right?
He's so hot.
I mean, but the things that you...
You do you, I'll do me, boo. That's like, I'm sorry. We all value different things. I value his life. I don't want anyone to die.
I know that.
I don't want anyone in the
I
world
don't
to
think
die.
you do.
I feel like you do.
No, I don't think so.
You're
I
looking
think
at me with those eyes.
I think you're blasé.
I am a little blasé.
Like I tried to when the news broke, I was looking on my Twitter and saw it. Twix. Sorry, I didn't mean to-
Get it right.
Twix. Sorry, Elon. And I was on my Twix and I was looking at all the Twixes.
Yeah.
About it, and then I called my wife Jess into the other room.
What did she say? Oh.
And she's like, "Oh my god," but away from the children. You know what I mean? And just like
Yeah, but you know what? They need to learn.
not what you're teaching them.
What am I teaching them? This is something that
You're
happened.
teaching them that presidents get assassination attempts every month.
No,
Can you imagine if a kid went to school?
So you pulled her in and like whispered?
I spoke quietly.
What did Jess say?
Oh my god!
Okay, I did too. And then I watched the news, found out he was okay.
And then went like, oh, this is just another monthly
No,
attack.
then I was like, listen, I can't say, I know this is horrible, but I can't say that I'm shocked. After you started watching, were you completely shocked that this happened?
It was a big incident. Yeah.
No, I didn't say it wasn't a big incident.
Yeah.
Were you shocked that someone tried to assassinate a former president?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, literally, people still talk about the Reagan thing now.
But think about all.
He did it for Jodie Foster.
Think about all of the. No one deserves it, but think about all the hate that has been spewed, perhaps from that man.
There's a difference between mean tweets and this action.
Yeah. Listen, it's horrible. It was horrible, and I was like, oh my God, and I wanted to watch the news too.
You're like, not again. That's the 15th time this year.
Oh, God, I'm not going to win. I never win. You never let me win.
Why would I let you win?
Just like the argument.
Which one?
I would be so bad on a debate team, huh?
Terrible. Because you come up with these premises, right? That you go like, this just makes sense to me. I'm just going to say it, which is a good, I like that about you, right? That there's no filter. But you don't have, it's like moving into a house that's built on a swamp hole. Okay. You're like, what are you talking about? This is a beautiful house. And I'm like, it's going to sink. And you're like,
no,
incorrect. It is beautiful.
Feels good to me.
The floor is so hard. What do you mean sink? Right. I go, have you checked the foundation? You know what you'd say? Nobody does that.
No. So
what? Nerd.
So 2000 and late.
Nobody.
I would say nerd.
And then we'd sink in the house. And I go like, okay, Nicole, I'll do this one for you. We'll move into the house. I'll let you win. And then we'd sink.
We would sink.
And that's why I can't let you win arguments, because we would sink in the house.
And you don't want me to sink in life.
I don't want you to sink anywhere.
Okay, me neither.
You know?
I feel like drowning would be a horrible way to go.
Oh, it'd be the worst.
Right? You ever think about that?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
what does it feel like? This is hard.
Everybody says it really hurts.
It hurts.
It's a painful thing.
To breathe in water in your lungs.
And plus it's like...
Well, why is everyone saying it hurts if they're dead?
No, the people who die have not said that. They're not on record saying that. people maybe who had a near death experience
and like breathed in some water and then were able to be revived.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that guy who Squints from the Sandlot.
Squints.
Remember when Stacy Peppercorn had to revive him?
Stacy Peppercorn. Oh my God. Like they couldn't think of a better name
Stacy Peppercorn.
than Peppercorn.
And then Squints married her.
Yeah.
Now he's Squints Peppercorn.
Now he's no, that's not the way.
I
that
think
it
so.
works.
I think so.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I effed up that one next.
Yeah. No. Drowning would be real bad.
Bad.
And there are all these stories of people, like they say
Yeah.
that sometimes when people jump off bridges,
Yeah.
the reason that they go is because, like off the George Washington Bridge or
Yeah. They
something.
have a heart attack in the air.
No, way worse. It's gonna freak you out.
I don't want to hear.
You sure?
Yeah, I want to hear.
Okay. That the water's not that deep. It's deep,
Yeah.
but not that deep. And you're going from such a high spot that you plunge into the water and you hit the ground and your feet get stuck in the mud
Oh no!
and you can't get back up.
And then you drown.
Right.
I was thinking you were going to tell me something like that you hit and your whole body explodes. or
That'd be
something.
way better.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, why would I do this?
Yeah, why did I do this? Would you rather die from heat exhaustion or from freezing to death?
Freezing.
I think freezing too. I mean,
Because I think you probably go on like wicked hallucinations while you're freezing to death.
yeah, which could be cool, like a fun trip.
Right.
I'm in.
Right. Yeah, I think freezing to death would be better.
I mean, I think dying is awful. I don't want
One
it
of the
to-
worst things.
right to happen in life.
One of the worst
is dying.
things. Yeah, it's among
Among
the worst
the
things
worst
that can
things.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I'll try to do better next time there's an assassination attempt.
Well, just realize this is a big/rare deal.
Yeah, I am happy that he is okay.
I know.
I don't want
I know.
anyone. Okay.
I think you were more talking about the premise of
Yeah, I think that I know that there's a lot of horrible people in this world.
Right.
Really, is what
You're
I.
a pessimistic person.
Yes, I am.
Why?
I don't know.
Everything's gone so well for you.
I'm just a glass is half empty. I'd like to expect
you
the
really?
worst, hope for the best. Do you think that I'm glass half full?
You seem to have fun.
I do have fun,
Right.
and
So-
I don't think about that it's gonna be glass half empty the next day after the fun's over.
But that's like, see, that's an optimistic thing.
Oh,
To be like, I haven't even thought about it.
Oh,
Like, there
yeah.
are clear negative
Right.
consequences to
True.
these actions.
All right.
And I'm not even thinking about them. But I think maybe that's not, maybe you just want the pleasure so much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
who
You
doesn't
love pleasure. You love
I'm
pleasure.
Very hedonistic.
Yeah.
So
okay.
hedonistic.
Okay. You know what? Not optimistic.
No, hedonistic.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, aren't you hedonistic? Don't you want to feel good?
I like feeling good, but I'm probably more optimistic than hedonistic.
Right. Yeah.
I
I'm way
will-
more hedonistic.
Right. I would put temporary joy on
No.
hold for a more long term
No.
joy.
No. I need it now.
I know as much as possible.
want it now.
And I go, but there's only so much. You're like, and
Yeah.
I'd like it today.
Yes. Thank
Right
you.
now, please.
Right now. Wait, you want to think? Nope, not thinking about it.
Nope.
Made my decision.
I'm done
now.
thinking.
Thanks.
You know, I know.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Now.
Did you think it through? No, don't care. Now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to feel good.
But do you think when you're not being hedonistic, you are pessimistic?
Yeah, I mean, I often feel like I'm like, oh, this is not going to go well. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
think
guess
have,
that's true.
I have a good amount of that in me.
I guess that's
And
true.
you're always like, it's going to be fine.
And
everything's fine.
it literally.
Everything's fine. Everything's good.
I
Everything's
mean,
fine.
I can't think of a time it hasn't been fine.
Oh, come on.
It's almost always fine.
Okay. Yeah, eventually, but sometimes it's not fine before it's fine. And I don't
Right,
like,
but
I
it's
don't like
gonna-
that part.
but
I
it's
don't like, no likey, me no likey, that part. I don't like the not fine part.
It's gonna be fine.
All right.
But if it's gonna be fine, then it makes the not fine part fine because it's about to be fine in a minute. So just like
A minute.
right.
Okay.
So just like take a breath
Yeah, take a beat.
and realize it's about to be fine. So who cares?
Okay, cool. I'm on it. Right on top
Why-
of that rose.
You're being defensive.
Yeah, because I just know it. I can't do
and
it.
you're annoyed.
I'm not annoyed. I just know I phically cannot do it. Mentally, physically, emotionally. It's
I don't believe you.
All right, I'll try.
I think there's a difference between can't and won't.
Well,
That I respect so much.
oh,
Well, look, I mean,
Yeah.
you just got back from I can't believe, like, I really thought you would be full of joy today. You literally just got back from a vacation.
yeah, but like the vacation's over. So don't you feel like maybe you don't feel this way,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of a vacation, it's like the come down,
You get the Sunday scaries.
like,
But it's the
a
long.
long Sunday scary.
Okay, so when you're on a vacation, because you were away for how long?
We were away for 2.5 weeks.
Okay, and then when do you start getting Sunday scaries, realizing.
The day before our last day, thinking about that it's going to be our last day, and then I have to pack up this house, and I have to pack up everyone. Then we have this 10-hour drive home.
Right.
Then I have to unpack. Then I got to do life again.
So if you're leaving on a Saturday,
Yeah, which we did.
it starts becoming hellacious on Friday.
On Thursday, it started a little
Thursday
bit.
night.
Just like a little like,
Right.
yeah.
Let's celebrate tonight.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow is the day before our last day.
Yes.
What time are you leaving on Saturday?
Saturday, Matt made us leave at like 7 a.m.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, you got a 10-hour drive. That makes sense.
Well, it is really supposed to only be like 8 hours,
Okay.
7.5, 8. But yeah, there's.
Traffic? Yeah. Right. And you're still thinking about 2 hours of traffic?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's bad. It was bad. Well, when you drive with him, it's really bad.
Yeah, that's true. He
terrifying.
doesn't deal with traffic well.
No.
Which is,
No.
you know.
But it was an amazing time. I loved it.
That's what I mean. But you don't like go on vacation, because I get it. Nobody wants to leave. But at
Yeah.
the same time, do you like take the time to like recenter, recharge
When I was there?
when you're there?
Yes, I do feel like this time, which I don't often.
Okay.
This time I felt like I was very proactive about like, I even tried to like journal a little and
Okay.
write down thoughts.
That's good.
Tried to have 5-minute meditations because that's all I could make myself sit still for.
5 is where it starts.
Yes, it's somewhere. I tried to be in the moment. I tried to like enjoy like the laughter and the fun with the kids, and I did feel like I recharged a little bit.
That's good.
It's not easy to do it when you're on a family vacation.
Right.
That's hard because that's a little bit of an outlet. So we could, but it was just hard.
But you don't
right?
have like, there's not like time in the day where the kids are on their iPads or whatever.
Yeah, there is, but it's just a whole thing. And then we were in the ocean every day. Matt got fully chafed like you've never. I mean, he came out like. Do you remember when you're like a little kid, like getting chafed from like the ocean or like your
Nether regions?
yeah.
I don't know.
Like Keegan sometimes will come out and his balls are like really chafed and he's just like
Like
all
red
this-
and-
there's like the sand and the salt and just rubbing.
Yeah.
So that happened to Matt, not just the balls, the full
Shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Chafed shaft.
shaft. Say that 10 times fast.
Shave shaft. Shake shack.
Shake Shack. Shake Shack.
You want some Shake Shack?
And it was just really, it was really bad. And it was that time of the month. So I was like, you know what? I'll just, put it in my mouth. I'll just do that.
Well, okay.
And then we got home and he was like,
I didn't expect that you were going to say
yeah,
that.
sorry. I was like, let me just do that because,
Right.
I
I just figured you were just like, I'll just abstain.
no.
Couldn't.
So I mean, I can. I
Sure.
do. But then he was like, I don't know if I can. I was like, please, you'll be fine.
In case you didn't know, my specialty.
I got it. I got it covered. He gets in the shower. He goes, Coley. I was like, what? He was like, it's not fine. It's not fine. I was like, really? I can't even. He was like, look at it. I was like, I'm not putting that in my mouth.
It was that bad?
Oh my God. I almost thought we had to go to the doctor. It was so bad.
Well, it was like red and
Oh,
scabby?
yeah, no, it's not like
Green
you're
and
making-
pussy?
You're making it sound like he had like an STD.
It was an STD?
No, no. It was just very
Warty. Sores. Open pus sores.
No, he said as soon as he came out of the ocean, he was like, dude, this is not good.
And is it like real, like legit swimming in the ocean?
Yeah.
Not just like,
No,
mess-
like surfing, boogie boarding,
boogie boarding,
body surfing, all the
over
things.
the head, water, underwater, the whole
Yeah.
deal. Having
Over
fun.
the head water?
Over the head water.
Okay, yeah.
Because you could just go to the
just your
go
ankles.
waist deep,
Waist deep.
nipple deep. They
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
You go into the nips or above.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say that.
Yeah. Yeah. We were a mess because I also went in quickly to just take a quick dip.
Yeah.
And a huge wave got me bad when he's on the beach with our whole family and some of our friends.
Right.
And I was wearing a bikini that was way too small.
I think I saw that on Instagram.
What?
One of these bikinis.
Was I in a bikini?
Hell yeah,
Did I
dude.
go on? Okay. Anyways, it was, maybe. It was so freaking small, but it was so cute.
Of course it was.
Right? And then.
Do you have it in a smaller
No,
size?
no. If anything, I try to go bigger, but this was like
right.
eensy weensy. Shut up. So I go and it takes me down. Like it's funny. Like I know this is like from you can't do that on television. This
Right.
is like from ridiculousness. Like I look.
By the way,
What?
love the reference.
I mean, so
Can't do
good.
that on television.
You can't. It's so good. Wait, no, you can't do that on
You
television.
can't do that on television.
That's Nickelodeon. I
Yeah,
was
that was
thinking
with the
America's
slime.
Funniest Home Videos.
Okay.
That was a weird reference. I'm sorry. Anyways.
You can't do that on television. Alanis Morissette got her start.
Yeah.
So
I forgot
that's
about
a great
that
show
because
too.
it was a Canadian show, right?
Yeah.
I
It
think
was.
it was Canadian.
Yes.
So I know that I'm getting like just demolished. I just got like taken down in this wave. And so I come out and I'm kind of like laughing, making goofy face. My hair's everywhere. And I stand up and Matt's like waving his hands.
And you're
like,
what?
no, I just was like, I'm fine. Because I know he was coming towards me like, are you okay? Because I got like smashed into like the sand and stuff. And I was like, I'm fine. And he's waving. And I'm like, I'm fine. I am not fine. The top and the bottom are fully off my body.
You're nude.
I am nude, and the entire beach is looking.
Man, what a lucky beach.
Well, then Matt's like, and I look, and he's going, no. And I look down, and I was like, and I just got it, and I grabbed it, and I like, fixed it. But like,
do you care?
No, really.
Not really.
Who cares?
You're on vacation. It's a body.
It's just a body. You all have one.
Right. God gave us all one.
Right.
Enjoy them.
But it was funny that he was just like, well, I mean, thanks for the show, Nicole.
Right. You were there with friends?
And some family.
And some family. Did they all see?
Yeah.
Kids?
I mean, my kids see it every day.
But not in the ocean with everybody else looking.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
They saw.
It wasn't ideal.
Other people's kids?
Yes, it was a beach filled with people vacationing. It was just, so yes, between his chafage and that moment.
Did you stop wearing the bikini?
No, I kept it on.
No, but did you
I wore it one more time. I just
figured,
didn't go into the ocean like that.
Yeah, right.
I went in, but not like deep. So a wave couldn't take me down again and take everything with it.
But you like a little danger.
I do like danger.
Right.
Have you met?
Right.
I do like a little bit of danger.
Right. So you're nude in the ocean, but you didn't get chafed.
No chafe. I'm good.
So how do you get rid of the chafing?
Just a little break.
A little break.
Leave it alone. You know, you can put for any chafage, for the children too. You honestly just take some like diaper rash cream and put it on. So if you have a baby,
and it worked.
Yeah.
Okay. How long was the chafage lasting for?
A couple days.
Oof.
Yeah. I really thought he was going to be okay with it, but he was like, I just don't want anything rubbing up against this chafe. Not even your mouth. I don't want it. Which I couldn't believe it. He was like,
Were you insulted?
No.
Or you just realized that's how bad the chafe is?
That's how bad it is.
Okay.
And I really was like, wow. He was like, if it wasn't this bad, I would never say no. But
that's really romantic.
Isn't it though?
I think so. That's very sweet of both of you.
To like offer.
You'd really like to.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to insult you. Like, it's very caring.
I'm queen of romance.
Yeah. I mean, so is he. But yeah. But and then so you get your Sunday scaries.
Got the Sunday scaries.
And then you come home.
And then I come home.
Yeah.
For this.
Do you don't take any of do you feel like any of the stuff that like you think about on vacation where you're like, yeah, I should start doing more of that? That all kind of goes away.
No, I'm going to try to like meditate and journal a little bit more.
How's that been going?
I haven't done it once.
Okay.
I am going to try though.
You can. I mean,
have you taken any time?
Yeah, I took a day.
A day.
Well, yeah.
See, that shows a difference. I am hedonistic 2.5 weeks.
Right.
And you're like, all right, take a day.
We packed a day in. I like to pack a day in, though.
Yeah?
Like, I like to get the most out of every day.
Fun-filled.
I mean, it was great. We went out to Fire Island.
Nice.
Right? And so it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours away.
Yeah.
So we wake up in the morning. We drive to the ferry, drive the hour and a half, 2 hours to the ferry. Mm-hmm. We make it just in time. And you should have seen me, like, it was one of those things where we're on the road.
What's
the
that?
Time keeps clicking up. You're not going to get there till now. You're not going to get there till now. You're not going to get there till now.
That's where your head is at.
So now I'm looking at it, and it's like 10:30 boat, right? It's like you get there 10:36. I'm like,
I don't want to.
Right. So it started like you get there at 10:10, 10:15,
I hate
10:20,
that. It's the worst
10:30,
feeling.
10:36, and like Jess is like, it says we're not going to get there. I go, let's just see.
Okay.
Right. And we finally get out of traffic, and I'm just watching it the whole time, cool as a cucumber, watching the minutes tick down. Okay. And we pull up just in front of the boat, just in time. Everybody's already loaded up.
Oh, it just worked out perfectly for you, didn't it?
Everybody's already loaded up. And they go, do we miss the boat? They go, no. I go, okay, no problem. Let's get the bags out. Get on the boat.
Did you do all the bags?
Well, yeah,
Tell me you asked her to do a bag.
No, I didn't ask her to do a bag.
Because I can picture her with a baby in her hands,
right,
and 2 kids in both hands, and you being like, hey, Jess, can you get this?
Why would you picture that?
I don't know. That's just what popped into my head.
But that's a negative thing. That's not fair.
Okay, and also you probably didn't have that many bags because it's one day.
It's one day. And also she can carry a bag.
Right, she's got it. She's strong.
She's a strong woman.
Yeah.
She's sturdy.
Yeah,
it's the whole point.
One of the reasons
and
you
she
married
loves
her.
it when I say that about her.
Right.
She's like, I love when you go out in public and tell people I'm a sturdy woman.
Sturdy.
Sturdy, handsome woman.
I don't think there's a better compliment than that.
That's right. That's right. So we made it to the boat. We get there. It was raining a little bit, which was great because it cools everything down.
Yes.
Right. Hang out in the beach house. Now we have in years past stayed for a couple days, but we're now a family of 5.
Okay.
Her dad rents a house for a month there, but like there's no AC, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no. It's like literally
my hell.
Maybe your house. It's a beach house meant for the beach.
Right.
That's it. So like. I go, already that's a little uncomfortable, but now the idea of packing, it was one thing when it was just us, or maybe just us and a baby, we could bring the pack and play.
Right.
But like, we're a family of 5.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, we can't.
And I told you, you're outnumbered. Once you have 3, there's no tag teaming anymore.
Right. So and also if we're all in one room, no matter how many bunk beds and air mattresses, it's
no one's sleeping.
Because if one stays up, it keeps the other one up, keeps the baby up, keeps and now everybody's like, the adults can't sleep.
And then that's the real apocalypse if everyone's awake.
There's an apocalypse. And then you get to like the next day, crankies, because nobody slept.
Right.
Everybody gets to the beach, then the bickering starts, then you're all,
it's not
frowning. No. So I go,
it.
why don't we just take the boat home in the evening? Like stay all day. And instead of taking the boat home the next morning or afternoon, take home that evening. They'll put them in their PJs. They'll fall asleep in the car. It'll be great.
Well, so great. See, I that's not an option because I would like to enjoy a cocktail or 2 or 10.
Well, I would say, well, then let me drive.
Okay.
Have a couple cocktails on the boat.
Yeah.
Make a fool of yourself.
No, Jess likes to have like a glass of wine or a drink.
Not right now. She's got the baby.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, she still can. She's breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Well, you can, but there's rules.
Yeah, and you break them. So there's a lot of stuff you're not supposed to be doing while you're breastfeeding, by the way.
I hate you.
So yeah. So then, I mean, once the sky cleared up, we spent the whole day at the beach. It was wonderful playing in the ocean. That chop was incredible.
Yeah.
You know, all these big waves coming.
You kept your trunks on.
Kept my trunks on.
Nice.
You know,
no chafage.
No chafage. Got the kids in the water and everything. Everybody had a great time.
Nice.
We had BLTs.
Oh, love a BLT.
Love a BLT, especially because they got one of those like snack stand almost.
Honestly, is there anything better than going to the beach or a pool and they've got like a snack place?
Literally nothing better.
It's like my favorite. It brings me so back, like getting like a.
Aside from Chili's, it's the best restaurant. Any of them.
It really is. Like getting a creamsicle after. And like a BLT, they got like basic things like a BLT and they're just always on point.
Right. They have a grill and a deep fryer.
Basics.
And that's what they have.
Yep.
And you order kind of whatever you want.
Right.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know?
They got
if
the
it's
ingredients.
the morning, it's like, can you do a bacon, egg, and cheese? And then they go like this. Can we do a bacon, egg, and cheese? Yeah, we can do it.
Love that.
Okay, I'll have one of those.
Oh, you see,
How much is a bacon, egg, and cheese? $5.
I mean, my heart is racing. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I want to be with you at the snack place right now.
It's the best.
It's the best.
It's the best. And there's a little like convenience store right next to it. That's like the only store on the beach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
They're
has
just making a killing.
Of course they're making everything's super expensive.
Yeah.
Because what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, you
Yeah.
go and I had the whole day of like, I'm just doing this right now.
And you were super focused on the family.
And relaxing.
And relaxing.
And just being present.
Do you have trouble relaxing? Because you're a little bit of a workhorse. Like you like to be.
I prefer working. Like I don't. I like feeling accomplished at the end of the day.
Like when you sit down to watch a movie. Let's say you and Jess.
I love movies though.
I know you love movies, but like, do you like to multitask? Because it's like that's
No.
too much sitting back. Will you also be editing something? Like,
Well, it depends.
You know what
if
I'm
I'm
saying?
editing and watching,
yeah.
that's a specific type of watch.
Okay.
So like if I'm gonna be editing, I will put a movie or a show on, but that's like, let me throw on 90 Day Fiance. Let me throw on a movie that,
Right.
like I'll put The
Background.
Shining on because I've seen The Shining.
It's so relaxing, The Shining. It's just like,
Can I tell you something?
What?
I find it so soothing.
You are the sickest mother effer ever.
I really I find it so they're playing that music and you see the great skyscapes.
I know, work no plays makes.
And they go and they're just typing on the keyboard of the typewriter.
And the twins are at the end of the hall just
Come
chilling.
play with us, Danny. And I go, oh. Hot woman turns into a naked old lady.
She just died, Shelley Duvall.
And Shelley Duvall, rest in peace.
Which apparently she was like
She fell apart.
yes, but she was like hot, you know what, back in the day, and dated a lot of very famous people.
Yeah.
But like even then, when she was like hot, she still looked like the only role she could play was in a horror film.
or olive oil
or
and Popeye.
olive oil, right?
Everybody remembers olive oil
Of
and
course.
Popeye. Yeah. Yeah.
She really got a shit end of the stick by being married to that crazy man.
And was she married to Kubrick?
No, to Jack Nicholson in the
Oh, you mean
movie.
the character. I was
Yes,
like, what? I had never heard
no.
that. I did hear Kubrick drove her crazy on that set.
Yeah.
There's a documentary about and apparently
Did weird stuff happen on the set?
No, just to get her
Crazed.
to a place, like he would be like complimenting Jack on everything that he was doing and just being like, that was terrible, Shelley. That was terrible.
He
Do it
did it
again.
on purpose?
Apparently, yeah, to get her to this place of like,
Well, it worked.
yeah, she was great. She's incredible. But yeah, I mean, I really do like, I swear, like this week specifically,
You put on The Shining.
because I was doing editing and just wanted something nice
Wrong
on in the
with you?
background.
What happened to you as a child?
Nothing did. I had a great childhood.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
That's not relaxing. And different things relax different people. That is the epitome of, like, I'm white knuckling, even though I've seen it a million times. One of my favorite movies. It's not relaxing in any way, shape, or form.
I'm gonna call you Doc.
Oh God, Doc. Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
But so that'll be a movie because I've seen it so many. Or it'll so a relaxing.
You can shine.
It's the best. It's like a relaxing, soothing, multitask background movie is The Shining. Casino is a great background watch.
I think is better than The Shining. You're getting better. What
Right,
else?
because it's a fun,
Right.
visually entertaining, long movie.
I feel like I put on. I don't like I need more like reality television in the background. That's background for me.
You
not
like
The
that?
Shining.
Okay, well, The Shining's very good.
Okay.
And then, but then if it's a movie I haven't seen or like something that I'm going to want to talk about, or if it's anything that I want to formulate an opinion on
Okay.
or give it any sort of seriousness,
You need to focus.
there's no multitasking.
Okay.
I don't believe in multitasking.
Okay.
You know.
I try to believe in it, and it always failed miserably.
I
at
know.
it.
Of course it does.
I know.
For everybody, though.
Yeah.
Not just for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, I don't long to relax
Oh,
more, you know.
I do.
When I'm relaxing, I'm relaxing.
Yeah.
But when I'm not, I'm not.
I mean,
Right?
simple as that, baby.
It's very easy.
Really, yeah. It's not that easy for me.
Well, you know, but that's also why it's good to go like, okay, today is the day we're going to the beach.
Yes.
Because today, like,
And you only get one day, kids. So get in your fun now.
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
yeah, maximize the
Yes.
fun. Right, because then I'm not sitting there going like, well, I'll be there for 2 weeks. I'll
We
be
got-
doing some work and some plan, doing this, and I'll take this meeting and because it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, now we're not doing it.
Yeah. I did both because I took a week off while I was there, and then I did some of the I did the mashup the second week.
Right.
I recorded a little bit. We got on our Insta Live to announce
Right.
that we're everywhere now.
Everywhere.
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 Don't try to get away because we'll find you.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I mean, I do remember though one time. Actually, last time we went to Disney World,
In August, right?
we did go in August.
Oh, you would.
What's wrong with going?
It's so hot.
It's very hot, but it's less expensive and less people.
I get it. but
Maximize enjoyment.
I understand, but no, but my enjoyment would be cut in half because I would be dripping sweat everywhere, and I don't like that feeling.
And then so you'd be slightly less hot and you'd be irritated by everybody in large crowds.
Okay.
Okay?
You make a good point. There he goes again. Always right, right?
Thank you. But when we were there, I was like posting photos on Instagram from Disney World, and I got a text from somebody at WWE that was like, hey, I don't want to do this, but we're shooting some docs in Orlando,
Oh, God.
and we heard that you're there. Is there any way that you have like an hour
Yes.
that you could come meet up with us and do some more stuff for docs?
And you did it.
I was like, first of all, yes.
Yes. Would never say no tomorrow.
Short answer, yes.
Yeah.
But then I go, And we were there with my father-in-law too. And I go, okay, how about this? We're checking out of the hotel at noon.
Look at him. Always devising a plan.
Here we go,
You
baby.
always got
Here
answers.
we go. We're checking out of the hotel. But I put everything together and go, how does this work? Not
Yes.
just, I have to say yes, I have to say no.
That's me.
Right. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
yeah. I go, we're checking out of the hotel at noon. The flight's not until 4:30.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were going to go like, maybe if we give our bags to the front lobby, we could just hang out by the pool or something,
right.
whatever. I go, okay, how about this? We're checking out at noon. If you guys can send a big car to pick us up at noon at the hotel with our bags and my whole family, and then bring me to where you are at, we'll do the dock stuff. They'll do whatever.
They'll sit and watch me do the dock.
No. They will leave the premises,
Yes.
and there's a neighborhood.
Yes.
There was an ice cream shop. It was
Okay, perfect.
And then I was like, and then after we're done, the car takes us to the airport.
And they said yes.
Yeah.
Solutions. There's
Boom.
no problems.
Just solutions.
And I'm just anxiety spinning,
Right.
spinning, and spinning.
Right. Like Inside Out 2.
Just like Inside Out 2. That is me. I'm the epitome of that.
Right. Did you see Inside Out 2?
Yeah. Yes, I saw it twice. Freaking love that movie. I think it was brilliant.
You do?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved every second of it.
Did it make you rethink your own thought process?
No.
Because you got a tornado in front of your control.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
all times.
Yeah.
I mean, my tornado lets the other emotions touch it.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't let it control. The anxiety is controlling me.
Right.
But like we've talked about, it was nice that it was like not like a villain trying to help me. My anxiety is trying to help me. It's just trying to help, Sam.
What's the key word there? Help or?
Trying.
Yep.
There it is.
There's that word.
I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was brilliant. And
I thought it was good.
The way that they explained anxiety to kids and everything. My kids looked at me and they were like, that's you.
They knew.
Yeah.
They knew. You know what? That is really funny because it might be terrible for parents because when I got home, I brought the kids to see it, obviously. And like a day later, my son looks at my wife and goes, Mom, you got to stop letting the tornado control you.
Oh my God.
Because he saw she was going by anxiety.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
They feel it. They can feel that anxious energy.
Which really should put into perspective the fact that they've always been able to feel it, and maybe you should not.
Right. They felt all of the insanity
Right.
that I have put forth.
Right, and it's contagious, and it's.
They love me. They think I'm great.
I didn't say they
They
didn't.
think I'm awesome.
I didn't say they didn't.
I'm the greatest mom ever. No, I'm not.
You're very good.
I am a good mom.
You're very good.
But yes, I do have trouble controlling my emotions sometimes. I'm just working on it.
That's okay. You're doing
Working
great.
it at therapy at home and therapy with Sam.
You're doing
right here
great.
at
You're doing great. You told me that you said the one thing you said, just remind me. You texted me and said, we got to talk about my dream.
I did forget about that. I had a sex dream about you.
Yes.
This is the second time. It's the second time it's happened, and I've never had a repeat.
Never.
Never.
Of all the dreams.
No,
I would assume these dreams happen frequently.
Well, I have dreams about like celebrities because
But never.
I've
Right.
never two. So
Never-
the
never two.
One happened years ago, and I
Right.
remember coming in. We were obviously already friends. I remember coming in, and like I couldn't even look at you because it felt so real. It felt like we had done it the night before, and I was like, "Oh God, this is so weird." It was so awkward. Like you never really want to sleep with somebody that you work with. You don't want to dip your pen in company ink. That's,
No, and it because it's never going away.
no, it's never going away.
Right. It's not just like, oh, that was fun that one time. It's like, nope.
But like in the dream, you were like, you want to, and I was like,
That's why I said when the new one or the
new one, and I was like, we can't.
you and your dumb romance novels. This is so stupid.
No, but you like I'm not gonna say it was like that you were being pushy, but like it was like you were like, stop denying it.
But baby, it's cold outside.
I can't even tell you about it. It's making me feel weird. But like, yeah, it had happened, and I literally
You know you want
no,
this.
it wasn't.
But I can't.
It wasn't.
What will they say?
First of all, is that me?
Yeah.
That was your presentation of me. And who are you again?
I was. You know you want this.
No, but it was just like I don't know. It was. I mean, I kind of liked it because you were being like, but baby, it's cold outside.
Right.
You know, like
you like that energy.
I like that energy.
Right.
So I was getting that energy from you, and I woke up, and when I rolled over, Matt was there, obviously because that's who I'm married to. But like I was like, oh my god, and then I just like was sitting with it all morning, and I felt like we banged
Yeah. Again.
We
We
have
won't
banged
stop.
twice.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
telling me that I can't deny it
Because you can't.
because we want this.
Y'all can't deny it.
You don't want to miss me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was just you were just and
How was
and
I-
you did one of those nobody will know,
I did say that.
and I was like, oh, I'm in.
I was able to convince you that quickly. Bro.
I did not deny it.
Right. Hey, who you going to tell?
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
I'm not telling anybody.
Are you? Because if you don't tell anybody, I don't tell anybody.
And I just, like, I felt like I had, like, I literally, I think I wrote you in the morning. I just, like, remind me to tell you my freaking dream.
Right. Did you tell your husband?
No.
You haven't?
He knows now. Sorry.
When you rolled over and saw him, were you...
Disappointed.
Okay.
But, like, I know I love him, but I just, in that moment, it felt so real. And in the, in the dream,
right, and
we weren't denying it anymore.
Right. But let's be honest. I probably couldn't live up to this dream version of me.
How do you know?
Probably not.
Okay. I don't know. It was
probably not.
It was fun. It did. It felt like one of my romance novels.
Right,
and
that's
you were
what
the
I mean.
lead.
That's what I mean. Like, that's now a lot of pressure.
Okay, sorry.
So no, it's okay because
so
odds
now
are,
it's definitely never gonna happen.
I just let. And plus, if I don't do anything, I feel like we'll get a third dream at some point.
It could happen.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's listen. You dream about the things that.
And
are
then in the third dream, you know what I'll say?
What?
You've dreamt of me twice.
Well, here I am again.
And I'll have a Bridgerton puffy shirt on.
Rip your clothes.
That's right. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. In the dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does he say in the second season?
I don't know.
You are the bane of my existence and the object of all my desires.
You like that when he says that?
Can you say that in my next dream?
I will.
Thank you.
I absolutely will. Because that's the thing I say.
You do.
I just say that.
I mean, I said that yesterday.
That literally sounds like something that I've said.
I was actually on TV doing some WWE work.
And I said, here's the problem. That person is the bane of my existence, but the object
of all my desires.
Of all my desires.
Yeah. And then, like, Megan, your co-host, was like,
what are you talking about? What? The what? I go, that's just how I talk. That's the type of language I use.
It was a great, great time. It was a great night.
And it was a great dream?
Thank you. It was a great dream. Thank you. Thank you for a great night.
Yes!
Yeah!
This is the second time.
Who is it? Who is interrupting?
Hello, we're recording Satisfying.
Am I live?
Come
on
on,
the
Bobby.
Podcast?
Yes, you're live on the Satisfying podcast.
Oh, let me go to speakerphone so I sound better.
Yeah, you sound great.
You do sound great. You just interrupted me. Can you hear me, Bobby?
Yes.
You just interrupted me telling Sam about the sex dream I had about him.
You had oh Jesus.
This is my
stage.
This is my second dream.
You had a sex dream about Sam?
Why you say it like that though?
I'm sorry. Did I say it wrong? Let me say it again. You had a sex dream about Sam?
I did.
Still, like the octave going up in the Sam is almost like, why is it? It should be like almost like, oh, you had a sex dream about Sam.
Oh.
Like, oh, that's interesting.
I can't play this game. There's something wrong if you're having sex dreams. I want you to look at Sam right now. Look in his eyes.
I am.
Tell me when you're looking in his eyes.
I'm looking right now.
Sam, look right back at her in her eyes.
Okay.
You had a sex dream about Sam?
I did.
Bob, are you sitting here and saying that you never, at no point in your life had a sex dream about me? Because I don't believe that.
What about me?
Yeah, when you were a cutie patootie with an afro, sure.
What about me, Bobby?
But not bushcrafting Sam.
That's right.
Not I could probably assassinate the president Sam face.
Well, I'm a masculine guy now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's masculine.
It's
It's more of a country look.
Hey, Bobby.
I would say.
It was extremely masculine in my dream.
See?
What was he doing?
I can't uncover those details.
Go ahead.
No, good.
What was he doing?
He was telling me, I'm not going to say it's like
you can.
It was very, he was a little pushy because I don't want to say a different word. I don't want to say the R word, but it was very like, you want to. It was a lot of nobody will ever know. And I just dropped my pants and went for it.
I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up.
Look, hey man, you got to deal with the fact that I'm a stud.
Listen, you're not a stud.
What?
You have the shape of a stud. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
First of all, Nicole, have you ever had a sex dream about me?
I probably will now, but I haven't.
You probably won't.
I mean, I don't know. I sometimes have them about random celebrities that I've been talking about on the air, but Sam, this is my second one in my life.
Twice.
I mean, do you have? Is BetterHelp a sponsor of the show?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just a dream.
It's just a dream.
It's a sex dream.
It is a sex dream.
About Sam Roberts.
But why do you think that's not? That's probably actually more common than you think.
Right.
Sam's wife doesn't have sex dreams about him.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But that's because she's seen all the gory detail.
Listen, no offense against you, Sam.
Oh, I'm already taking offense, by the way.
I shouldn't take offense.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just saying, she is like one of the most attractive people I know personally.
I love you, Polly.
She is gorgeous. I mean,
Go on.
Everything about her is beautiful. Her eyes, her hair, her hands, the way she carries herself, her attitude, her energy, everything about her. She's very close to a 10.
Very close. I'm definitely having a sex dream about you tonight.
I mean, very close to a 10.
Very close.
Oh, I love you, Bob.
Very
close. I mean, a Jersey 11.
Wow.
That's big.
Wow.
I mean, she's a Staten Island 7, but she's a Jersey 11.
That's still good.
I'm into
That's still
it.
very good.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, she is beautiful.
Right.
And Sam,
Right.
you're in New Hampshire 9.
Oh.
I mean, there's some really good-looking people in New Hampshire,
Yeah.
I think.
None.
Okay. That's good to know.
Have you been there recently?
I spend the summer there. I have my tiny house there. I'm there Thursday through Sunday.
Nice.
See?
Everybody looks like Sam.
Oh.
What a great place.
I'd like to visit there sometime.
That's right.
Yeah, well, you could visit that if you go to Whoville.
Okay, wait, I don't. That's. First of all, did you just call here to be very, very mean?
No, I'm sorry, Sam. Listen, I don't want to be mean to you because you know I love you.
That's true.
I do love you. I love both of you.
That's nice.
Love you.
But I am. It's not even like bad that she had a sex dream about you. It's not. It's like it's interesting.
Okay.
It's beyond bad to where it becomes interesting.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, because it's like it's not bad. It's interesting. Is fine, but to say it's beyond bad, it's interesting is terrible.
Yeah.
It's worse.
Well, because it's like there's bad.
Right.
There's like a guy who kills his family. That's bad.
Terrible.
But then there's a serial killer where it's kind of interesting. Like this,
Like you could do a Netflix series really unpacking this.
I mean,
you could do a Netflix 5-part series, 35 minutes an ep.
Right.
Of I had 2 sex dreams of Sam Roberts.
I do still want to bang Joe Goldberg. So I'm into the serial killer thing. I see what you're saying.
From you.
From you.
Yeah, no. But I mean, he's like a handsome guy. So you're saying that like if the poster just came out on Netflix, so you wouldn't even really need a trailer. Just a picture of me and a picture of Nicole, and it said, I had 2 sex dreams about this guy, Sam Roberts. You're locked into all 5 episodes.
It would be her beautiful face.
Right.
And then like half of your face.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Mysterious.
fade it out.
Mysterious.
Like the Making a Murderer, because he's so grotesque
right.
and like freakish and okay.
Yeah. It would be called Sex with Sam. It's wild. I mean,
it
but
was wild.
almost, I'll
wild.
tell you what, it makes her hotter.
Right.
That her standards in her dreams are so low. I mean,
we mean low.
I have slept with some of the hottest movie stars ever in my dreams.
And one very recently.
Yes.
yeah, but her husband is hot.
He's very attractive.
He's but you know.
I don't have sex dreams about him.
He's smoking hot. Like
I mean,
he's exactly the guy.
He's a good looking guy.
I would have a sex dream about him before you at this point.
I mean, I can't fault you for that necessarily. I'm trying to like there is a logic
Right.
in that. But Bob, you've been to wrestling shows with me, okay? You realize that like your interpretation of me might be a little off. I'm a fairly hot commodity.
He's a pimp.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, listen, in the wrestling world,
You know what?
you're a hot commodity.
I know. Bob is very, very salty to this day
About.
because we went to a wrestling show. This was like 6 months ago, but we went to a wrestling show, and he wore his Not Sam hoodie just to be like a cool dude. and he didn't realize that, like, when he got there, he said the vibe was very much like people thought he was my assistant. Because he would, like, bring me food while I go grab the seats, and people thought he was just kind of there working for me. And then I was getting, like, tweets from people going, yo, Sam, I saw you at the WWE show, but I didn't want to bother you because it looked like you were hanging with your son and your dad.
Oh,
That's what it said.
come on.
Now listen. Here's the deal. I don't believe that tweet exists.
I mean, I'll find it. I'll do some keyword searching. I don't know. It exists.
I mean, coming from the wrestling world, I believe that's a work.
No work. Shoot, full shoot.
That's part of the storyline. That is not. You're not shooting right now. You're in it. Okay.
You can believe what you want, bro. They thought I was with
I'm
my
not a
dad.
mark.
Okay. I mean, you are kind of a mark, but
I am a mark. Listen, again, very interesting that you are more famous than me. There's a world where you are more famous than me
by quite a large margin.
But yeah, and it's interesting. It's like
it's
beyond annoying. It's like this is strange.
And then Bob's poor son, somebody like behind us was like, Sam, what's up, man? And even Bob's son, he kind of read the energy that Bob was getting annoyed.
Yeah.
So Max just turns around and he goes, what about my dad?
Oh, I love him.
Yep. And I swear, these fans just looked blankly like, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. Listen, if Nicole's kid heard about this sex dream, she'd say the same thing.
Okay.
He'd say the same thing. What about my dad? All right, well, I mean, this is nuts. And if you need to talk about, please.
Yeah, I need to unpack this.
Mm-hmm.
If you need to unpack this, I wouldn't unpack it too much because I don't know. This is coming from a bad place.
Oh, Lord.
Well,
the only saving grace is that the only way that she would do it is if you forced her.
Oh, Lord.
Well, no, she wanted it.
Apparently.
She did want it, I think.
Well, there was a little. You had to force her to do it.
I mean, I think I just had to convince her that
no one would
it
find
was
out,
okay.
and that was
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And just go.
It was okay.
Yes.
I think it was a moral. It was a moral. It was a
issue.
morality issue.
I love that nobody will find out. Okay, that's all I needed. As long as this will never ever be spoken of.
Yeah, you
like
mean
Voldemort.
You mean like nobody, right? Like nobody. All right.
This will. Yeah, I mean. I'd probably do some gay stuff if I got that type of clarification.
You mean some more?
Easy. Most of the gay stuff I've done has been with you.
I was about to say that's true.
All right. Well, listen, I was calling. Thank you for putting me through. I'm honored that I got that you actually answered the phone live on this popular.
Broke up there.
I appreciate it. You guys are the best. And, now I have to drive on the sawmill knowing that a woman who I think is beautiful, attractive, powerful, has some issues.
Oh, yeah.
Is this better or worse than the Madison Square Garden incident?
This is worse.
Okay. I thought it might be worse.
Okay.
This is 100% worse.
I'm so sorry.
Really makes me, but again, I told you, some way and somehow it makes you a little hotter to me now, knowing that your dream standards are really low.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I might make it into one of these dreams.
It's possible.
Could happen.
It's possible.
You never know.
And if it ever does happen, please call me and let me be a member of the show one more time.
Oh, you know.
'Cause I would like to hear about it. And I guarantee in your dream, you're going to be like, you're not going to say, all right, nobody's going to know, right?
We love you, Bobby.
Oh, God. All right, well, listen, you guys are the best. Sam, call me later. I got wrestling stuff to talk about.
Okay, great.
I have a real hard crush on Mommy. And
Rhea
I don't know
Ripley.
what to do about it.
Rhea Ripley.
I have a hard crush. I call her Mommy, okay? She's mommy to me.
Mommy.
Where do you?
All
What
right.
about? So what about Liv Morgan?
I want nothing to do with that twink. All right.
Okay.
I don't like little. I don't like that. I like mommy.
Mommy.
I need. You know what? I like what she likes. I need somebody to force me. I wanna be manhandled by a woman. I'm sick of being the man.
She
I
could
want
do
a
it.
chick- I want her to grab me by the throat and tell me to do what I need to do.
I like
You
it.
understand?
I do understand.
I do. I like that. I gotta, my,
Stop. By the way,
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing. You're figuring the more details you get into, the more likely you are to sneak into Nicole's subconscious, and maybe she'll have a dream about manhandling you.
and that's why you're Sam the Wrestling Podcast. That's right. You know a storyline when I'm trying to lay down. You know I'm trying to lay down this storyline.
Oh yeah.
Aggression. I want choking. I want forcing. You
Okay.
understand?
I'm taking
I
notes.
want me to go, nobody's going to find out about this, right? And she's like, nobody.
No,
Now
never.
do your job, boy.
Right. Right.
Bitch. Probably would
Yeah.
be more like bitch.
Oh, I love
I knew-
Oh,
when
I
you-
like that. I like that, you bitch.
Oh,
Slap
good
me.
Lord.
It's getting
You
scary.
keep driving.
This is
Yeah.
getting,
We
this
love
is getting
you.
weird. This is getting weird. I'm getting carried away.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
This is
starting to feel
family
like a third
podcast.
wheel.
That's exactly the way you should feel. All right, listen, you guys, you're the best. Sam, I'll talk to you later. Let's chat.
Okay.
And if you do have a dream, call me back up, all right?
You got it, baby.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Oh.
He always calls at the best times.
He just really, I think that happened a few episodes ago.
This is the second time. He's the second.
Why did he call you twice? Is he one of those people who won't he's like, nah, because I've done that before.
He's a caller. He's not a
Freaking
texter.
Pick up the phone. I don't like it if I call you.
He doesn't like. Yeah, he doesn't like it when you don't pick up.
Okay, well, clearly.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm glad we did.
Yeah, love him.
So the big news, of course, is that we are available across all audio platforms.
Everywhere.
Right. So check all those audio platforms out. Wherever you get your podcast,
Yep.
you can now listen to Spotify just as you can watch us. Nothing is changing about the YouTube channel.
Yep.
Just an additional place to listen to us every single week, whether it's SiriusXM app,
Yeah.
Apple, Spotify, everywhere.
All the places.
Yes. And we're very, very, we told you we were going to get it done,
Yep.
and we got it done.
Look at us.
Yes.
Men of our words.
We are men of our words. This was very satisfying.
This was super satisfying.
We'll talk to you soon.